If you have seen the introduction video of this channel, then you might have noted that the video shows the age of Sanatan Dharma as 229 crore years approximately. You all know that we are living in the era of 7th Manu. You all know the time period of each yugas, 1 Manvantara etc., and so you all know the calculation behind the time span when Sanatan Dharma was enlightened to humans as pointed out in the introduction video. For those who don't know time span related details on Manvantara, yugas etc., I have given it in the description. In this video let us think how the predicted time period to the end of the world according to Hinduism and science could be almost equal. We all know that the sun produces energy by fusion reaction in which hydrogen turns out into helium. Science have predicted the future of sun and thus the future of earth too. Let us go through it. After 500 crore years the sun will run out of hydrogen. The sun will become a red giant and continues like that for 100 crore years more. And finally sun will die. The energy received by earth from the sun increases by time. The solar radiation falling on Earth is expected to increase by 8% in the next 100 crore years. This will increase the mean Earth temperature by about 16 degrees Celsius. The temperature of the Earth also depends on greenhouse gas effect. The world is transforming to depend on renewable sources of energy. So human activities don't affect the greenhouse effect is something optimistic. After all, it wouldn't be logical to believe that terrestrial life cannot live on Earth at this increase in temperature after 100 crore years without taking into consideration the movement of tectonic plates, magma flow and evolution. Increase in temperature shall result in a corresponding decrease of ice beds over poles. The moderate climatic conditions shall shift towards the poles and to the regions supporting moderate climate. As a consequence of this, terrestrial life also will slowly shift towards the poles and those regions. Global increase in temperature will increase the water vapor content in the atmosphere. Thus the then moderate climate regions shall receive more rainfall. According to Sanatan Dharma the world will end after the 14th Manu. The era of 14th Manu will end after about 230 crore years. So let us try to understand what happens in the next 230 crore time period. With the next 230 crore years the mean global temperature increase by about 37 degrees Celsius. Then the mean equatorial temperature would be about 67 degrees Celsius. Temperature at North Pole would be above 0 degrees Celsius while North Pole would be near to 0 degrees Celsius. This is a climatic condition at the end of about 230 crore years from now, which is the time of end of the last Manu's era. Then the amount of water vapor formed shall surpass the amount of rainfall. This shall result in a long-lasting heavy rainfall. Consequently a flood will happen and continue for a long period. Humans will get extinct. Terrestrial life starts to get drowned. The destruction is triggered. Temperature increases gradually. Rain clouds slowly give way to water vapor at high temperature. The water vapor will engulf the earth. All forms of life forms except some microbes will get extinct. Eventually the earth will be engulfed by the red giant, leaving nothing alive. Thus it is possible to point out the connection between what Sanatana Dharma and science say about the end of the world. From a scientific perspective we cannot exactly calculate the time period to the end of world, but for various reasons it shall be almost equal to what pointed out in Sanatan Dharma or Hinduism, which is about 2.3 billion years. Formation of Sanatan Dharma was something happened about 229 crore years before. Scientific correlation of this may be explained through another video. Hope you liked the video. Thank you.